Back to part 3 on our Psalm 35. In verse 9, as David trusted the Lord to deliver him from Saul, he looked forward to the day when he would be praising the Lord for bringing justice upon his enemies. He solemnly promised that he would give God all the glory for saving him, going as far as to rehearse the chorus of praise that he would sing. In verse 10, anticipating God's justice upon his enemies, David rejoiced in the uniqueness of the one true God. You know, Saul intended to crush David, totally destroying him. But David declared in faith that he would live on to give God praise. And I want you to notice this. David promised to exalt God for who he is, his righteous character, not merely for what he had done for him. He would proclaim that the Lord alone is just, righteous, and faithful. There is no one like him. Although he was a mighty warrior, David was helpless compared to Saul's band of bloodthirsty warriors. But he knew this: the Lord is the champion of the poor, those who are afflicted and oppressed. When strong men bully the weak, and when the powerful plunder the needy, God rises up in their defense. David vowed to magnify the name of the Lord for coming to his aid against a much stronger and oppressive enemy. Well, brothers and sisters, when fiery trials and fierce foes rage against us, we must remember that we serve a God who is greater than our circumstances. Like righteous Job, who suffered unfathomable loss, we need to resist the temptation to curse or blame God, choosing rather to trust him and bless his name. God's name represents all that he is: his character, his attributes, and his mighty works. Again, there is no one like the Lord. When everything in our lives seems to be at its worst, we can rest in the assurance that God is always at his best, and we can praise him for who he is. Just like Paul, we should always speak in a spirit of faith when we are troubled, persecuted, and even cast down.